Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to CB Insider. So I'm here at Universal to check out some of the Halloween Horror Nights props that they have out on the street. Guys, I'm so excited. In just 15 days, we'll be able to smell the fog. Seriously, like, where did the time go? Like, I cannot believe it's spooky season right now. And I'm also here to go into the pass holder lounge so I can pick up the new magnet and the new button. I'm very, very excited about that. I've only gotten one button. I need to get up on that because they're free and they're for pass holders. So, yeah, I really need to take advantage of that. So enough chit chat. Let's go. Remember, y'all, I'm parked in Cat in the Hat 459. So I think I made a terrible mistake wearing black to a theme park in the middle of summer in August. Pretty soon we'll be seeing Halloween Horror Nights posters up here. Eek! So, pro tip, if you want to go to Universal side but want to spend as much time in the AC as possible, cut through Billabong. It's AC and it's away from the crowds. I see in the distance, I see the vanity ball set. All right, so I'm digging it. It's really pretty. This is gonna be a really cool scare zone. And look at that, Terminator entrance is under construction. What are you gonna be? I hope not a Jason Bourne attraction, because who remembers the Bourne Supremacy movies? No one. Oh look, Scooby and Shaggy. All right, we got some stage props. Oh, how exciting. All right, and they got these really cool screens right here, and they look really pretty. It's like a nice teal. Hopefully they have like spotlights that shine on them and make them reflect, because they're gorgeous. All right, it's time to enter Annual Pass Holder Lounge. Let's do it. All right, so I got the Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder magnet. Pretty festive. I like it. So they are out of the August pins, but they said starting September 1st, they will have the new Halloween Horror Nights pin and the Halloween Horror Nights magnet. So I'll be back. Here's another stage. Whee! We've got Dora and Popeye. Good Dora getting it. So in the Central Park location, this is where the Vikings scare zone will be. Unfortunately, it looks like there's not going to be any pumpkins this year, but they have these creepy little skulls and they have these lights over here. I miss my pumpkins though. Prop from the Viking scare zone. Looks like someone's going to be standing up there. Ooh, fancy. There's another prop right here.
I was hoping we'd see something.
Some better views of the skulls right here. It's a big light fixture right here. And of course, we got the tents for the alcohol and food up. Got some more tents. Here's the House of 1,000 Corpses haunted house. Facade's coming up. God, it's so soon. Here's the poster for the new Academy of Villains show called Altered States. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Academy of Villains. I didn't even see the show last year. Bill and Ted was just so iconic and just such a staple of Halloween Horror Nights, and it's still a shocker that they got rid of it. But I'm hoping next year, year 30, they're gonna bring it back and they're gonna keep it, because I mean, Bill and Ted 3 is coming out to theaters, and it's year 30 Halloween Horror Nights. There's no way they cannot bring them back. Like, come on. Come on, Universal, bring them back. day like today, you grab a frozen butterbeer and head into Nocturne Alley. Wow. I bet you can't guess which scare zone this is. Got yet another cool stage. It's very festive. Got another cool looking stage. It's a cool little switch right here. I don't know if y'all know this, but there's actually 11 haunted houses here at Universal. Here's a sneak peek of the 11th one. And of course, New York will be home to Zombieland, Double Tap, which I'm very excited for. Have this cool stage right here. Pretty impressive. It's gonna be a cool interactive scare zone. Can't wait to see how many guests actually think these are real porta potties. Nice little touch. Looks like they're setting up the bar that's in the outdoor queue of Transformers. This area is always very, very well themed, so I'm very, very excited to see all the pumpkins that they have this year. Me when I wake up. Looks like they've got the Beetlejuice tent set up. Usually home. This is usually a bar right here, and then they have, of course, the carnival games right there, but none yet, just these Beetlejuice tents. There's nothing really happening over at the entrance, just a couple of stands, and that's about it. This is rumored to be an arcade, which I guess is just like an abandoned arcade building that's run by zombies or mutant-like creatures, which is gonna be cool. I'm very excited for this year. All right, so I just went through all the scare zones, looked at all of the props and set pieces, and this year I think is going to be very, very unique, especially with the Rob Zombie scare zone and then the Zombieland Double Tap scare zone. I think I'm most excited for the Vanity Ball. I think that one's gonna be really cool. Kind of has a face-off vibe to it, which I loved that scare zone. So I'm so looking forward to that one. So now that all the houses have been revealed, I'm gonna give you guys my Halloween Horror Nights 29 hype list, starting from what I'm least excited for to what I'm most excited for. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting off with number 10, the house that I'm least excited for is... Now I know Stranger Things is a very, very popular house, especially last year, and I know it's on the top of people's list here, but to me, Stranger Things isn't really scary. Yes, the sets were amazing, but I don't know. I'm just not big into Stranger Things. I understand the hype of it, but me personally, it's a hit or miss for me. What I'm most looking forward to in that house is seeing the Starcourt Mall and what they do with that. So I got that to look forward to. Number 9. Okay, so I saw the movie twice, and that it's not a movie that blew me away. I would much prefer a Get Out house, maybe like a combined house of like the mind of Jordan Peele, but they stuck with us. I mean, yes, it had its creepy moments, especially the house break-in scene, but other than that, I felt like the movie kind of went off track a little bit, and it was a little too smart for its own good, so that's why it's so down on my list. Number 8. Now, this is one that I feel makes a better scare zone than a house. The same thing happened with Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat started off as a scare zone. It became massively popular, so they decided the next year to do a house. I felt like the Trick or Treat house wasn't really that good. It was very, very short. I mean, the sets were really, really cool. And of course it's Trick or Treat, but I just much prefer the scare zone. It was just more immersive, and you can like escape into that world. And like the house, it was meh. So I feel like this is going to be the same thing with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The haunted house, or the scare zone last year was so cool and was so funny and quirky, and the clowns were amazing, and they were so much fun to interact with. And it just stinks that, you know, we're not going to be able to interact with them inside the house. So that's why it's so far down on my list. Number 7. All right. I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I am. I'm even a fan of the female version, you know, the Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy debacle. I was a fan of it. But to me, Ghostbusters is not scary at all. So I'm just excited to see the sets, you know, that are taken from the movie, placed it pretty much in real life. That's what I'm pretty much looking forward to. That's why it's at number 7. Number 6. So when they did Nightingale's Blood Prey back in 2011, it was absolutely terrifying. Back in 2011, they actually used a recording of me getting so scared I fell to the ground and used it for their commercials and their promos. Here it is right now.
Each house, each one affecting the outcome.
Embarrassing, I know. But now this is Blood Pit. This is about Roman empires and, you know, about Greece. So mix those two together with some creepy mutant figures, we're in for a good time. Number 5. See, I love Rob Zombie. I like his movies more than his music. He has a very, very dark and brutal image, but his just vision is just absolutely stunning. Like, you can hate me all you want, but I loved his Halloween films. And pretty much House of a Thousand Corpses is what put him on the map. And of course, it's the first movie of 3. So it's House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and now his third one, 3 from Hell, which I cannot wait to see. So I am very, very excited for this house. Number 4. I am so excited for this house. 1, I hope it's really, really cold in there. 2, I really hope that those Yeti costumes are terrifying. And 3, I hope that they are massive. I want them to tower over me because I want to be scared out of my wits. And especially with the nice, beautiful mountain setting that it's going to be in. Oh, this house is going to be amazing. Number 3. Depths of Fear, I'm actually really, really scared to go into. I mean, I love to swim. I'm born and raised in Orlando. I grew up having a pool in my backyard, but terrified of drowning. And I'm kind of scared of tight spaces, and I feel like this house is going to be really, really tight to walk through. So yeah, I'm terrified, and I love original houses, and they're always so impressive, especially the level of detail, and I feel like this underwater setting, oh, it's going to be good. Number 2. This is giving me serious Winter's Night vibes, and I'm all for it. And not to mention, I have a weird obsession with graveyards and cemeteries. I think they are stunning. beautiful, and I'm so looking forward to this house. I hope it's really, really cold in there. I'm excited to see some spooky little ghosts. Oh man, my anticipation for this one is through the roof. I'm hoping that we are like in some creepy buildings. I hope that there's a huge cemetery filled with fog and smoke and just, oh, please be good, please be good. And number one is, if you know me, I love the classic monsters. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Werewolf, Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love them all, and I love the original black and white films. And from what I've read last year at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, it was wildly popular over there. So I'm so excited that they're bringing it here to Orlando. I can't wait to see my Dracula. So there you have it, guys. That is my hype list for Halloween Horror Nights 29. I cannot believe it's so close. Like, in the blink of an eye, it'll be here. Like, I just want it now. I want it now. I want it now. But we gotta wait. But I'm so looking forward to this year. This year's gonna be great. But I'm even more excited for Halloween Horror Nights 30. Year 30. That is crazy. Spooky season is upon us, guys. Gotta love it. I mean, since I'm already here and stuff, I hopped over to Islands Adventure to see what the wait time is like for Hagrid. Oops. Oh, God, it's hot.
The nearest staff member.
Well, good thing I didn't go on it because it is broken down and they are at a place where I don't know if it can be launched from. Yikes, Hagrid. So here's the future site for the Jurassic World Velocicoaster, as the rumor mill circulates. This is the location is going to be. I still have no idea how they're going to put a roller coaster just right here. But Universal really knows how to utilize their space, so we shall see in the near distant future. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you so much for tuning into CB Insider. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want more content, subscribe down below. Until next time, everybody, stay spooky.